This is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I really appreciate you joining me, and this is a follow-up to a story that broke on Boxing Day. The police have identified the victim, who was stabbed on the dance floor inside the Crane nightclub during a techno dance event. The victim has been named as 23-year-old Cody Fisher, and he played for Stratford Town Football Club. He was also a PE teacher as well, and a lot of his pupils have paid respects to him on our social medias from the coverage from yesterday. This story has made mainstream media as well, and a lot of people have a lot of things to say about it, but due to the fact that this is a murder investigation, we have to be very careful to not interrupt the investigation and not to accuse anybody of anything they haven't been convicted of. So far there has been 2 arrests. A 22-year-old was arrested in Birmingham city centre, and a second man aged 21 was arrested in London. They have been arrested for the murder that took place at 11:45 on Boxing Day. DCI Ian Ingram from the Homicide team said they're making good progress in the investigation and building a picture of what happened. They said they're very pleased with the response they've got from the public, and they've got a lot of witness accounts. There was hundreds of people at this event. Cody's family and friends are devastated, and they paid respects to him by saying that their hearts are broken. He was their best friend, and he will be missed by a lot of people. Detective Inspector Michelle Thurgood said this was a young person enjoying himself with friends on Boxing Day, and our thoughts go out to his family. We know there was a lot of people there at the time, and the police still need to speak to people who was in the crowd. So far, they believe the victim was approached by a group of people and then he was stabbed, and they are trying to work out who was involved. Stratford Town Football Club paid respects to him and sent their condolences to the family of Cody Fisher. And they said that he made 54 appearances for the Bards, and he started playing for the club in 2018. And regular viewers of the channel will know that I went down to the scene on this day, and when I was there, a passerby discovered a knife cover that was left in the road 12 hours after the murder occurred. A lot of people have also criticised the security that night as well, and we are going to try to speak to people who were involved in security to try to build up a picture of what really happened and to try to get as many answers as possible so as to avoid anything like this happening again. So I want to send my condolences to the family and friends of Cody Fisher, and we'll definitely keep you updated if anybody gets charged or any trials that follow with this story. Don't forget to follow on social media as well to keep up to date, and send your stories to news@scarcitystudios.com. Where's it in the street? Yeah, so somebody's just seen a knife sleeve. Apparently this officer is recovering it from the road. What, like a Rambo knife?
No knife with it, just a sleeve.
That's mad. She got it, is that what she's picked up? I just gotta wait for the people, innit? Excuse me, I'm a journalist. Do you mind if I get a picture of the evidence? From a distance without getting too close? That's fine. Thank you very much. Just So the police have just recovered a knife sheath on the road just outside the club, and this would have been here all day and night. That's a find, that is, lads.
Yeah.
That's a find. Mad thing. Yeah, they put the duct in there.
That'll be something to do with it.
It's got that. Yo, so Scarcity at the scene of the murder in Digbeth. This is outside the Crane nightclub. It was inside the venue, and a 22-year-old male, it is believed, suffered fatal injuries on the dance floor. There is a large police cordon here. The forensics still haven't turned up yet, and no arrests have been made. There's a lot of press, journalists that have turned up from the BBC, etc. But there's definitely, I don't believe there's been any arrests yet. There's definitely going to be questions about how somebody managed to get a knife inside the club as well. That's something that's definitely going to be a question, because who's going out on Boxing Day with weapons? That's definitely something that the club will have to answer to. So the latest update is Scarcity at the scene in Digbeth, where a 22-year-old male was stabbed to death on Boxing Day at an event at Crane nightclub. Hundreds of people were in attendance, and the latest is that the police have discovered a knife cover where this officer is standing. And I literally filmed the moment that a passerby noticed it was in the street. This is over a day after the murder occurred, where this weapon, the cover of the weapon has been left in the street and nobody noticed it. And to be fair, I did come this way to the scene and I didn't notice it. So potentially there could be more evidence on this road that hasn't been cordoned off. As you can see, traffic is still going down, and it's right next to the bus depot, West Midlands bus depot. So currently the situation is the nightclub is cordoned off. An officer is guarding evidence there, waiting for other officers to attend. And yes, that is the situation as it stands. Scarcity reporting from Adderley Street in Digbeth, where there's been a murder inside the nightclub on the dance floor. This happened yesterday at 11:45. There was a large police cordon, forensics, and a lot of media interest as well, due to, of course, the location and knife crime. This is just on the outskirts of the city centre. You can see the skyline of Birmingham in the distance, actually. You right, lad?
Follow it.
Oh yeah, that's cool still.
Do you know what? I always follow it.
Oh yeah.
You're the one who does all the voices.
Yeah. I cover all over the UK, loads of stories,
Do you know
but
what?
mainly knife crime. Yeah.
I obviously kill about quite a lot, and I'm always watching your channel because I quite like it.
I appreciate.